Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to another session of Living World of Darkness, New York by Night, in the Camarilla venue. Tonight, we find ourselves once again in the Camarilla stronghold, the lockup where Limey tends to keep the various prisoners and other undesirables. Tonight is invited both Samuel Bishop and the venerable Dr. Kaufman over to have a word with their newfound friend. See if Samuel's blood has taken hold from the first stage blood bomb he's forced on the captive, and to see generally how much information they can get out of this person before sending him back into Staten Island. Uh, Currently, Limey is waiting inside in the main holding area. Inside are about four armed men, sort of on standby in a staff room, and Limey's goo. And feel free to begin arriving at any time.
Okay. Um, I assume me and Kaufman don't come together, so I just kind of roll up. I walk in, I glance around a little bit, reminisce about the times I had in there, and then do I see Christian as soon as I enter the room?
No, the first thing that happens is you walk up to the door and a slot is pulled back to see, and you see a pair of eyes peer through.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
okay.
and when they see it's you, you hear several locks turn, and the door opens, and you see Boris, otherwise known to Samuel as Mr. Grey. He smiles when he sees you, and doesn't extend a hand because he's a ghoul and he knows his place, but he's the Limey is waiting inside. Please will you follow me?
You got it. So I follow him.
Um, as you walk through the building, you find that you hear traces of human activity in what looks to be like a little kind of living area, like kind of a staff room of sorts. They have all been told to make themselves scarce while this particular conversation happens. So Boris leads you through this big long industrial-looking corridor to the main area at the end, the storage area. And you see the various rows of shutters pulled down and a few are pulled up. Can you make me a perception roll?
Yes, I can. Give me a second. Oh, if Dice Stream would load. Come on. There we go. Perception alertness?
Yeah, perception awareness.
Oh, man, I opened up the wrong character sheet. I think that's like 4 dice, though. I'm rolling. Okay, so...
Yep, 10. Yep. Right, as you look around, uh, you you notice that there's a strong smell of like marijuana coming from one of these lockers, like freshly burned cannabis. Um, it lays it's closed and locked with a chain wrapped around it. Um, but before you can really think too much about it or check it out or like anything like that, there is you see coming from round the corner, Limey, with his hands buried deep into his pockets as he kind of slouches towards you. Good evening, Mr. Bishop.
Good evening.
I'm glad you're punctual. Looks like we've well, depending on how well your blood's taken, this could take a while.
I got all night.
Don't we all? So how are you after your little excursion into Staten Island?
I don't know. Thought it'd be a lot different, I guess. I thought that second I got him, everything would just kind of lift up, you know? But the anger's still there.
Brother, the anger doesn't go away. You just learn to live with it. I mean, you were angry as you were angry as a human, and well, you're angry now. And I'm pretty sure that's why the Borussia took you on. And while
Yeah.
he's sort of bullshit, he's not bullshitting, but they're quite hollow words. And in that time, he kind of is balancing you up and down. And I have 4 successes on a perception empathy.
Okay. So what do you want to know?
Just how he's feeling. Just with 4 successes, that's quite a good roll.
Yeah, that
A
pretty much.
relative, a vaguely comprehensive look at where Samuel Bishop's head is at.
Um, he's in the clouds. You can see that he feels a bit bad about the shit that he was doing the last time you saw him. You can see that he doesn't really know what to make of that right now. I guess. I mean, with 4 successes, I guess I could go into a little more detail, but
It's up to you, man. Don't give too much away if you don't want to.
yeah, but generally, I'm kind of like, fuck, that was, yeah.
Right, Lamia looks over you appraisingly. Look, you learn to live with it, right? It's just part of the condition, you think.
Yeah. Yeah,
Look,
I'm kind of.
we're waiting on Kaufman. I want him around just in case.
I'll
All
take
right.
this as my cue to show up.
Same thing happens when you knock on the door. Slack comes back, and when you are recognised, the door is open, and there is, as was with before, you see Boris stood there.
Kaufman just inclines their head towards Boris and heads towards Limey and Bishop.
He escorts you up the corridor. And yeah, you come to find Limey and Bishop sat chatting in the main storage area.
Kaufman's gonna approach the two of them and just sort of nod.
Evening, Doctor.
Hey.
Evening. Kaufman's gonna take a moment to peer at Bishop again.
Limey looks between the two of them.
Sam just kind of glances down at the floor. Just.
And Kaufman will just be like, well, that's that then. So what did you need me for?
We're having a word with our friend from the other night. I figured it's always good to have an extra pair of hands, especially when you can do things that we can't. And, well, it's always good to have a doctor in the house, you dig?
Yes, I understand.
At this point, Limey's phone begins ringing, and he looks at it and kind of, shit. If you'll excuse me, I'll be right with you. I've just had a knock at my door, so I need to go and check that out. It'll only be 2 seconds.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves.
So, Bishop, how are you feeling? I'm gonna go ahead and make my empathy roll here.
Perception, empathy, are you going to activate your aspects?
Nah.
Ah, okay.
Gotta find out what my empathy rating is.
The team
There
you
we
can
go.
counter that with your, charisma, performance, manipulation, subterfuge, all of those things.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
your if you talk, your enchanting voice will work.
all right.
So
I'm just
you need
gonna
4
say,
successes.
I'm feeling okay. Not too bad really. Just kind of reflecting on what happened.
Right. How's he really feeling?
He actually the last defender wins.
Oh, okay. Hoffman's just gonna stare at him silently and wait for Limey to get back.
So, did you smell it on the way in here?
Smell what?
The dank.
Oh, yes.
Have you ever?
I grew up in the 70s.
Okay, there you go.
I was a medical student in the 70s. Make of that what you will.
Okay, every day, all day, holidays, weekends.
Now imagine Kaufman partying and think of how weird that would be.
Oh man.
Sam's back.
I am back. Sorry about that, guys.
Hey, no problem.
Okay, Limey heads back into the room looking frustrated. Kind of puts his phone down harshly. So, ladies and gentlemen, shall we?
Let's do it.
I'm ready when you are.
Limey walks over to the locker from the other night. It's bound by a couple of chains and a heavy lock on the floor. Limey pulls out he actually is passed a rung of keys by his ghoul, and he gets down on the floor and unlocks the chains, drags them to one side, and then he sort of looks at the two of them. He says, "Be ready. Never know what he'll try and do." He lifts the lock, he turns the lock, and throws the shutter back, and steps backwards.
You guys see Christian is he wakes up and you open the door, you know, that thing. He's surprised, but he's looking at the tree.
Oh, sorry, what?
He's looking at you tree.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't say anything.
Good evening, Christian. How are you
Hi,
doing?
I'm fine.
Sorry, mate. What was that?
Can't you guys hear me?
Oh,
Did
you broke up a little bit, is all.
Okay. Just let me reload the Hangout and okay? I will try that way.
Okay.
Okay, and Amachan is gone. Limey looks
Technical
down at the
difficulty.
mantle.
All right, there we go. There we go.
How about now?
Yeah, perfect.
So much
Okay.
better now.
So it says, I'm fine.
Good.
Perception, empathy.
You see, this is not fine. He's angry. Can you roll your self-control?
My self-control. Okay.
Yeah.
We good?
You pass. You wanna hurt him so bad, but
He's still
you know.
on after me.
yeah, your edge. You wanna hurt him.
Okay, I'm just able to keep my shit together.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear you're holding up well, I do try and make sure the guests are looked after in this little hotel of mine.
Yeah, this shithole, you mean?
Ooh, you really don't want to talk to me like that, boy.
Oh, really? What are you gonna do? You wanna kill me? Go on, kill me.
We can do worse things, bro.
Oh, yeah. You can't do worse things than Sabat, asshole.
Fuck this guy, intimidate.
Can we do a joint intimidate actually? Like, how do we do that? Do we just both roll and add our successes
Yeah?
up? Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. So what's my intimidate? I actually don't have anything in intimidate. Interesting. All right. So is intimidate a talent?
Yeah, you won't have a
Okay.
difficulty change. How could that adorable 5'4" man have an intimidate skill, though?
You get it. So I add like one success to that, so we got like 5 altogether.
Yeah, like, he is going to try and intimidate you guys as well, you know, like back. Which he fucking fails. Like, he would make, you know, like, do you know who this Sabat is? And then you guys tell something, and, you know, he doesn't say anything now.
Listen, motherfucker. Let me break it down for you. As bad as you think the Sabat are, this is our town, and to defend it will be a whole lot worse, you think? The only reason you ain't pushing up daisies right now is because you're way more useful to us alive, brother. Play along, and you might just stay that way. Can you dig it?
The only reason that you three are alive right now is my watch has been broke when you shot me in the in the hand.
Is he going to talk to me like that when I've just
No,
got
no,
five?
it's not, he's not threatening you. You know, it's the whole truth. You know, like the only he is scared from you, and he's saying something that he thinks the truth. It's not like
Oh,
he's trying to threaten you.
no, it's alright,
It's
no. Oh, sorry, no, it's okay. Cool.
You still have a hand,
You're
right?
rocking yeah. Listen, alright,
the
your dodgy hand. Sorry. Yeah.
it's like he doesn't mean that he could beat you up. His watch. You didn't check this guy. His watch. You know, like he's talking about his watch.
Oh, his watch. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, like the only thing that he says the only reason the tree is alive because you shot me in the hand and my watch has been broken.
This is watch have to do with this.
Yeah, what does your watch have to
The
do with?
fuck does your watch have to do with this?
Well, pretty motherfucker like I am probably has some things on him which can be found by the mitometer. Maggie, like, okay, he says it like the when he says this, what I'm going to say right now, he says it like you guys should be intimidated. It's not just trying to intimidate you, but like this is like okay, you'll hear it. Like he says, my dometer is Maggie. Have you heard about her?
No, I know he's not trying to intimidate us. He's saying his boss would. Yeah. Yeah, your dometer, I'm assuming, is Maggie, right?
Yes.
Mm. Yeah, well, as soon as our blood's out of your system and we've got you on some new gear, then, well, then we'll see who your dometer is.
Silent treatment?
So let's play the game. He looks at Limey. How do we play the game? I think you're the one who calls the shots here.
Oh, you bet I'm the one who calls the shots here. Let me tell you the rules of this game. The rules of the game is you tell me whatever I want to know, and if you're lucky, we'll send you running back to Staten Island with barely a scratch on you.
Don't send me back.
Why not?
Do you know what will happen if I go back?
I don't know, they'll kill you.
They will do worse than kill me.
Eh, I'm okay with that with you.
Well then, my friend. I guess this is the part where You throw away any old loyalties you had because there's no point keeping them, and you tell us everything that you know.
So this guy has roll self-control right now.
Wait, what?
Self-control. Because, like, he's going to betray his Dominator. But, well, like, I can't betray her.
Don't make
I...
Hmm?
It's to your magics to make me betray her. Ask me questions, so I have to answer them. Yeah.
Okay, I have 7 successes on my charisma empathy roll.
Mhm.
Listen, brother, I'm gonna break it down for you. I don't like having to pull random mooks off the street, lock them up in a garage, and torture them to get information. Frankly, brother, if you go back to Staten, you'll die. Your Dominica will not give a shit about any previous connections they've had, and you will die. If you tell us what you know, that doesn't have to happen. We can keep you safe. This is our city.
You're right. I want to tell, but I can't. You know, it's just the words doesn't come out of my mind. Like, can you roll intelligence, occult, or kindred lore?
Wait, intelligence occult or what?
Kindred lore. And you guys, when you start this game, you have as an donate, you guys have 2 dots in kindred lore.
Oh, by default have 2 dots in kindred lore?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm rolling 6 dice. If it's intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I get it.
This guy is blood bonded like hell to his Dominator, so that's why he just can't talk like that.
Okay.
Like he's trying. He's trying.
Alright, okay. Listen, brother, you can't say anything about your Dominica, but I know that's not the only Sabat member in the city. And you ain't blood bonded to the Padre. Why don't you tell me about him?
Oh, Padre.
Who the fuck's the Padre?
The Padre is, the leader of the group. He's like those motherfuckers who likes to do art with shadows.
Yeah, La Sombra.
Oh, that's La Sombra.
You don't know about it. You don't know about La Sombra, by the way, Bishop.
Okay. Can I do any kind of kindred lore roll for it?
Oh yeah, let's do it. Because I know Limey knows the. I know you gotta do Kindred Lore as well. The Dr. Kaufman.
Oh,
Wait, really? Kaufman's been a
Yeah.
vampire for almost 40 years. I think they know by now.
It's again the sorry. You should have bought more occult or Kindred Lore for it.
oh, okay.
Alright, I'll roll for it.
Yeah, no, I failed it, so I don't know what the fuck a La Sombra is.
And Dr. Kaufman knows.
Kaufman knows.
You know,
What's a La Sombra?
he has deep connections in the street, just like you are.
Mm.
But they, she, like Padre is different. It's just it's different. Padre is different. But when
Padre's
it comes,
different, is he?
yeah, he's like manipulative, unlike some. When he says unlike some, you understand who, but he is he's speaking at that moment.
Okay, so different. I can dig different. But you say he's got these street connections. I mean, I know he's got street connections because I've run afoul of them once or twice. But Why don't you tell me a little more about them, where their main HQ is, where they're manufacturing this pill? Why don't you, if you know, tell me where the Padre lives, and let me roll a quick entrancement.
Yeah.
Uh,
His willpower is 5, apparent empathy. You got enough successes.
that's
It's
enough
5.
success, yeah.
You have 4 successes. 4. You have 4
Oh,
successes now. His willpower is 5.
excellent.
It's like he looks at you.
Um,
Well, I don't know where Padre lives, but I think I know the main HQ.
good
He
boy.
gives the description.
Good boy.
He gives the where is the main HQ, but it's a fucking it's a fucking dungeon, bro.
Kaufman's
like-
gonna write this information down in their notepad, by the way.
The like a lot of people protecting it.
Yeah.
The gangsters all over the place. They got shotguns and shit. Normal gangster doesn't have those shit. I don't know how they gave me shotgun as well. I don't know how they get it. Like Padre is on the streets. The other guy, I don't know the other guy, but they got they got guns from somewhere, and police doesn't give a fuck about those people. Like in Staten Island, police doesn't do shit.
Right. Interesting.
It's like I don't know, police. Like normally before I became what I am, I was scared from police, but now police is nothing. They are in Savat's pocket as well.
So you say they're getting guns from somewhere. They've got enough feet on the street to protect their gaff, and the police aren't looking after anything about it.
Yes, that's the problem with the things as well. In Staten Island, we rule the drugs. In Manhattan,
You
we
ruled.
can't. The
Okay.
police is getting shit down.
But
He starts talking about Maggie as well at this time.
yeah.
You are
Okay.
close, and entrancement is nearly equal to third level bloodbound.
Wow.
The
Okay.
he looks at you. You are the closest one, and the whatever, like the Samuel is near you, which is he is bloodbound as Samuel as well. He says, Maggie is a brutal like you are. She's not human anymore. It's like this. Like the problem with her is I know this stuff because I was a ghoul for her, and people talks. You know, the problem with the Maggie is a protege or something like that, like they call her. She has been raised by some of old fuckers
Protege.
to
Okay.
be what she is.
So she's extra tough.
Yeah, she like they didn't made her to be social. She was raped in her childhood, all those jazz, like her father. Like she killed her father. And as far as I know, like as we should believe this, like I don't know if we should believe the stories or not, but like she killed her father. She's pretty talented at fighting. Like I seen her take down 4 dudes in seconds. Like while she was carrying a sword, don't go near her.
Oh, I don't intend to get anywhere near her. You say this HQ.
Pardon?
Do Maggie and the Padre and this other gentleman, do they all live there? Or is it just the gang
No.
HQ?
It's a gang HQ. They don't go there. They don't like the kind doesn't like them. Especially Maggie. Whenever somebody goes near Maggie, they get strange vibes from her. She's not again. She's like you, but she's not like you. When I'm near you, I feel good. But when I'm near Maggie, I don't feel good. She is. I understand that she is different.
So, This gang HQ, would it be a reasonable assumption to say that's where the red pill's being
Yeah.
manufactured?
I know the red pills are there.
Oh, wonderful. Which means someone must be carrying blood to it. Who takes the blood from the Padre and puts it there? When do the deliveries come in?
Probably her ghouls. When they need when they need the blood. Like it's not like we put the blood in every pill. Like for example, pills that I gave that old fucker, they were normal pills. They were just the sugar.
Yeah. X. But you put them in the pills at these raves you throw, don't you?
Not me. I don't know what to raise.
Right. So, a few times a week, they deliver to this, or once a week, once every couple of weeks, they deliver to this.
I believe once a week because I know some things about you. Like somebody can't manifest that blood like every day or a few times in a week. Probably it's 2 times, like one time in a 2 week maybe.
And you say it's one of our ghouls, and that the actual members don't go inside the gang HQ. They just run it.
They. How do you rule your gangs? Love, fear,
Me?
intimidation, leadership.
Nah, well, a little bit of all of the above when time requires it. But that's the thing, I don't just own one gang, I sort of manage several.
Yes, like that's what they do as well, and they rule all of them with fear. Like before, like 5 months ago, it was fucked up. Nobody was there. Nothing happens. The AA was fucking shit up, throwing raves, killing people, and then just something happened. All the abbots are gone. I don't know why all the fucking abbots. I'm the only abbot now. I was the only abbot, by the way, or whatever. All of them is gone. I don't see a lot of ghouls around. I don't hear those maniacs. The guy who's responsible for a pack is a ghoul. I used to we used to have a haven, a place to stay together.
Right.
It's gone. Like we don't use the place anymore. But well, again, the older packs are gone. I don't know why. We don't fuck shit anymore. We work really differently. It's like it's Maggie, like I told you, she is not the planner type, but she plans things now. She has been lost for 2 months. Something happened to her. She come back. She had orders. When she she just talked to someone and she changes. Her behavior changes, and then they know what to do.
Right. Bishop, got any questions you want to ask?
Not that I could really think up off the top of my head. So, I mean, from what I understand before, nothing was happening. Then this Maggie chick leaves, comes back, and all of a sudden they're an organized operation. Is that what I understand?
You understand correctly.
Huh?
You're understanding correctly.
Okay. So,
Limey has his notebook out and he's writing stuff down. Sorry.
So, you know anything about the layout of the HQ?
Don't go there. It's like, probably like 30, 35 men. Like as far as I know, maybe less, but I don't know. Again, they got a lot of stuff.
Okay.
The
What about supply lines?
what?
Supply lines.
Oh, actually, about the supply.
Well, how do they transport the blood over to the HQ to get it manufactured? I
I
mean,
don't know. But he looks at the line again and says, I knew some plans. I got my mans on the street. You're helping too much.
hmm.
Don't trust everybody around you as a gangster.
Wait, what?
He said it to me. I heard from the street that you were helping everybody. Just don't. There's some guys who's working with somebody else. Don't
Oh.
trust everybody.
Wait, what do you mean helping everybody? Do I look like a fucking charity case? I'm a businessman. What are you talking about?
Like your business is my. As far as I know, you're the big guy at the street. Like as I see from here, as I understand what my contacts says, you might get shot from behind.
The fuck?
You're saying, you're saying that some of my people might be turning on me.
Yeah, like the. How many months that you guys think that Sabat was in this Staten Island and start to work?
I think the Sabat have been in Staten Island for months now.
And they're
I don't think they
working.
ever left.
They're working for months. They're getting a lot of stuff out of those stuff. Like it's not how it used to be. Normally, Sabat doesn't deal with gangs. Some clever ones deal with gangs, and and then some pack comes and kills the gang and for fun. It's not like that anymore. They control nearly all the gangs, and they control all of those stuff. And again, the problem is they are trying to invest. They're trying to use those gangs to go in towards the Manhattan. They're trying to have the Manhattan gangs as well by selling them guns, giving them those pills. Again, like what I heard, I'm saying don't trust everybody. Choose your friends,
Well,
wisely in the street.
yeah, well, I've already got a few under my belt, and I'm not planning on taking any more on it anytime soon. However, what gangs are they working with?
Okay. So in Staten, nearly every gangs belong to stuff. I know that. And when it comes to Manhattan, I don't know. But my, ears heard that soon, something might happen. The gangs are talking about going into Manhattan, breaking some shit up, just shooting anonymous people for fun, those stuff. Like they wanted to be like Los Angeles in past years, not like 5 years ago. It's like 25 years ago. There were some times in Los Angeles where people there were like bikers who was punching people punching people with the baseball bats for fun. Those kind of thing. It's like
Yeah.
there's an anger in the streets, like somebody is pushing those gangsters towards having revenge over rich people.
Are the leaders of these gangs being gold as well?
What?
Are the leaders of the gangs they're working with being gold as well?
Not every one of them. The smart ones are gold, probably. Even if they're,
I can
even if
probably
they're
see it.
the, if I was capable of making ghouls out of them, I would make a ghouls out of them.
Well, the ones that are ghouls should be easy enough to weed out.
Like looks quietly worried.
Your phone starts to ring up. Limey's phone.
I look at the number.
You like it will take like 5 seconds to remember the number. It's the same number who called you, and it's Maggie.
I think about any way I can trace the number, and I can't. So I answer the phone.
I
Evening,
got the question.
Oh, did you put it on speaker?
Yeah, he puts it on speaker.
Oh, okay.
What did you say? Say it again, please.
Actually, no, I can't put it on speaker. This guy's in the room. He'll give the whole game away. Sorry. He pulls you close to the phone. He says, "Come here, come here."
Okay. So I lean up.
I heard that you got Christian.
Where might you have heard that?
Well, I heard from my people that three losers came into the apartment, talked with the Christian, bought some red pills, and then Christian ran away. And well, his watch has been broken at some place, which went there. And I think it's you. Aren't you the sheriff?
Well, you may think it's me, but it's not.
Oh,
Maybe
really?
your people just ain't as maybe your people just ain't as loyal as you think they are. Then again, you know this about you guys can't all piss up in a brewery, can you?
Oh yeah, we are. Well, Limey, you took one of the ghouls, but I'm going to send you a gift. I'm going to send you another of my ghouls. The one that fucked shit up at the bloody bridges. Remember her? Were you there? The one the lady. She was beautiful.
I take it she ain't so beautiful anymore.
Well, I send her to you. You will decide.
Well, I don't want the gift.
So, I gotta close the phone now. I gotta speak to some of the people that I should talk. But again.
Oh, you broke up. What was that?
Sorry. Then again, I gotta talk with somebody else.
Hey Maggie, wait, Maggie.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you, Maggie. I'm gonna find you, sweetheart, and when I do, things ain't gonna go so well for you. You dig? You come into my city, and fuck it up. I'm gonna come into your end, and I'm gonna fuck them up. You dig?
Limey, you don't know who are you talking. You don't talk to me. Okay, you close the phone. Before you close the phone, you're like I'm like frenzy. She frenzies. And your phone rings again. Your mans are calling you. Did you left any man at the? Did you left any man at your place about your bar?
Did the STs not read my blue booking? I've got like the whole yeah. I have my main lieutenant for the for the Archfiends.
For the clarification, I read 16 blue bookings, bro. That's the problem.
Oh, dude, yeah. That's cool.
I'm sorry. They say, "Yo, boss, like somebody sent a package." You know, it's. I'm just going to send a photo, okay? It's disgusting.
Don't tell me.
You don't want a photo, boss?
Send it over.
Okay, but I'm sending. We gotta put this shit to somewhere else because it smells. And he closes the phone, and after like 4 seconds, he sends a photo from WhatsApp. It's the head of the person, like this young lady, that you have been nearly, fought with. Okay, where is that photo?
Oh
God.
man, he's gonna show us a headless photo.
You're not going to put an actual decapitated
No,
person on
no,
here, are you? Because
no. I'm not. That's too much.
Oh, you were saying Amachan's going ham right now, guys.
This lady, she doesn't have eyes. Like she doesn't have eyes. Her head has been severed, and it's just like right there. It's a gift to
Oh,
Limey.
can I do a wait? We all see it, right? Oh no, it's a photo. It's a photo. It's not like it's actual.
no,
What? I could probably still attempt it. Can I roll to see if anything happened to her other than the obvious decapitation?
yeah.
But like they've
Yeah, it's just a,
sorry,
it's
gotta
just a
stay
head.
appropriate.
Huh?
It's just a
I was
head.
gonna say something, but then I remembered you gotta stay YouTube appropriate, so
Oh right. Okay.
It's plus 18, by the way.
Huh?
It's I made this plus 18. This might turn ugly stage right now, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
I said it to Shelby. Oh, and when you look at it, you heard you heard from your sire that your best weapons are your fangs, and it's not like this head looks like it. It doesn't look like they cut the head with sword or machete.
Wait, it looks like it was cut off with a machete, or it doesn't look
No,
like
it's
it.
not. It doesn't look like they cut it with machete.
Can I roll medicine to see what it looks like they cut it with, or is it not good enough quality for that?
I already gave you. They eat,
Okay.
like they
Oh, that's.
ripped it apart with
Oh
fangs.
god. So it was dismemberment. Okay, that's fine. Well, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, she was the one who was meant to bring us in when we raided Staten. Do I need to pass a humanity check?
No. It's not your fault. You didn't kill her. She was trying to kill you, man. You're actually feeling, like, ah, shit, Yeah, they killed her. Like, it's not like that, but, like, you probably would be sad about her, but she was trying to kill you. Like, you think that, like,
Yeah.
probably her reward will be shovel heading for killing you.
He looks at the picture, then shows everybody else, of course. Well, it's about on playing games. Neither are we. Okay. So we need to speak to the leader of this gang. Raid the HQ.
The Christian stays and doesn't say anything.
Perception, empathy.
Yeah, perception.
Okay, it's he doesn't know what to do.
Okay.
Everybody got 2 success again. Like he doesn't know what to do. The
You look conflicted, Christian.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. You know, well, I used to, beat this guy, and now I'm probably going to be his ghoul. And
Oh, sorry. What did you say?
I did beat this guy, he said. And now I'm going to be his ghoul. And Maggie is just,
Did he just fucking remember me?
he already remembered you. You were screaming, like, you did this to me, motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So again, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, any of it's got to be better than going back to Staten Island and having this happen to you, right? It goes in the
No.
picture.
Goes back to the spot, definitely be a mercy.
I don't want to go Staten Island anymore. It will fuck me up. I don't want to be a fucking shovelhead.
Huh. That's okay.
Yeah, you got that. You got that idea. You say this.
Yeah.
Yes,
You much for choice, didn't you? Dick.
In Samuel Bishop's mind, as with the derangement that he got now, like, yeah, like I could shovel at this guy. Like that would be bad for him. Like you got that idea, and please say what you have said again.
Oh, I said you didn't give me much of a choice, dick.
Well, you flirted with my lady.
I didn't even know she was. We'll have this discussion some other time. We're dealing with more important things.
I'm not to be that guy who's like, you should be playing your character this way, but I'm not gonna lie, that looks like it's a self-control role not to hit the guy.
Yeah.
Wait, seriously? Fuck.
Yeah, that's a self-control rule. I was just going to say that.
Okay. Let's do this. That good?
Let's say you're good, okay, for this time. But you still want to hurt her out. Again, can you roll again self-control for something else?
Okay, I know what you're talking about. All right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, hit him.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is he sitting down?
Yeah, he's sitting down. His hands are cuffed, I believe, because the Slimy doesn't leave the prisoners like this. So yeah, he's cuffed. He is on his knees. He's looking at you.
He's
You're
against
gonna do
the
what? Gonna hit me?
I'm gonna reach into his mouth and grab one of his teeth.
Okay.
You want me to pull it out? I can do it.
Bishop.
He looks at Limey right now.
Bishop.
All right.
Good man.
By the way, you gotta roll another self-control to not to do that.
To not actually do it? Okay.
Yeah, because you failed the roll. You want to hurt him so bad. And you pass, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, cool. Right.
That was fun.
Listen, brother. We're keeping you. So, right now, your fate is intrinsically linked to the fate of the Camarilla. We want to stay alive, and if we stay alive, you stay alive. Tell me everything. Everything you haven't already told us. Tell me.
Again, Maggie and Padre and the black dude. That's all everybody that I know, but I think there is more. I don't know. There used to be
More.
there used to be a fucker, which is like it was. He wasn't like a human, but I mean it's not like something mentally. It's his appearance. Well, what was his name? It's like Sakir, or something like that.
Can I do Kindred roll to find out that's a ZMC?
No, that's the guy that Limey killed. chop his head off. But you don't know that. Limey knows it, but you don't know that.
Okay, cool.
No, it's okay. We'll find out now. Lion looks at him. Oh, Gangrel, wolf-looking motherfucker.
Yeah. Like if his hands was free, he would have done the same. Like you see, he was going to pull his hand, and like, oh shit, his hands are cuffed. Yeah, that guy. Like that motherfucker was tough, man. But he wasn't. He was fast type of gangrel, not the tough kind of gangrels.
Yeah, well, he's not around anymore.
Oh. No.
Hoffman sort of looks at Limey to confirm that this was the guy that they encountered.
Limey looks at Kaufman and just nods.
And like they got street under your pockets. They got guns from somewhere, I don't know. Police doesn't do jack shit. And to be honest with you, I know the Amazing Assholes doesn't hold all of those things. Like they are not able to hold all those things.
So someone's helping him.
Yeah, I think like I'm not the mastermind, but yeah, it looks like that way. It's not Maggie is not kind of lady that would hold those powers in her hand. Black dude, he's a fucker. He doesn't say anything. Padre, no. Like Padre has street connections as well, and control.
It's not everybody on our end, is it?
But wait. So they've got guns, but it don't come from the street connections.
For example, like having a gun, like normal handgun in your hand is not a problem. Like they will give you a revolver for free. Having a shotgun in your hand is a problematic. Like you remember my shotgun, automatic fucking shotgun? And police
automatic.
I think it was what Jesse said. It was an automatic shotgun. Like the pump, like push, that kind of shotgun. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, like remember those stuff? Like you can find those stuff, but to have like it's kind of good one. Like you don't just buy them in the street. You need some mafia connections to do that.
Yeah, you need underworld.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, that's what he means. That's what he means. It's like, and again, police was there. They see me holding a fucking shotgun. They didn't do anything. They like I think only reason we locked the place up because you guys know about it. It's not the police who locked the place up. It was us. The Bloody Bridge is closed because we wanted to be closed. Police doesn't do anything. But we said it to the it's I think not me, but like somebody said it to the news. It's closed because police find this, and this. Can you roll intelligence politics?
Actually, do you mind if I get that too?
Yeah.
Because poli-sci major up in this bitch.
4 successes.
Cool. Boom.
Okay, nice. Okay. You knew this tactic. You guys know this tactic. It's you got something in your hand. Something will definitely happen, but you don't want your enemy to know that you have power, so you let it go. For like that. Exactly give it with what happened is someone was able to use their influence to keep the police out of the bloody bridges, and place would still be unlocked. They could still have parties in there, but they didn't want somebody didn't want the Camarilla to understand they have police influence or police contacts, so they let it go. They let the place go. So because they were trying to make you think that they were still weak in the Staten Island.
They were trying to maintain plausible deniability.
Yeah, yeah. They had those contacts or influences, but they trying to Camarilla think that we don't have nothing. We're still the same about we will leave with your influences.
So going off of 4 successes, is that enough to know that if they're trying to work so hard to keep their infrastructure secret means that their infrastructure is probably pretty fragile.
No, what he says.
Huh?
Like, the guy says what he says.
No,
It was OOC, okay.
I'm asking if 4 successes is enough to like make that connection in logic, if that's true to begin with.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like it's a political move between Camarilla and Sabat. You know, like imagine that Camarilla is one guy, Sabat is one guy. You're playing at chess. It's kind of like that. You know, like they made a move that they didn't want you to understand what they have.
Okay.
But it's look like that they have like on what this guy says, and when you bring the pieces together, well, it's looks like Sabat, but this Sabat guys are different. They're working it with influences and stuff.
Looks like we have some smarts about then.
Right. So, you've told us their main HQ, or their main gang's HQ at least, and you say that is their main gang, right?
Probably it's you know, they are doing with the pills. Like I wouldn't do the pills with the with a gang that I didn't trust.
And this gang, the Latin Kings, they're the main ones running this shit, yeah?
I'm not sure about that.
Well, it's the best bet we've got, and at least now we know where their main HQ is, so I can go back and tell Red and tell Ghost and be happy.
Ghost?
They can most of the gang's Ghost, the Hound.
Oh, okay. Shit.
She's well, we're sort of working on that angle together. We know they have huge contacts in the police, so much they don't want us to know. They're being supplied guns from the underworld, and they control and they have a willing army from the gangs they've taken over. Interesting. Very interesting.
So how do you want to go about this? We can raid the HQ first, but we could cut the limbs off before we cut off the head.
Here's what I'm thinking. We need to somehow shut down their underworld influence. There's always families willing to take over areas, but we need to find a gang who's happy to take the place and stop supplying them, which means first we need to find out who's supplying them. So I'm going to work on that. Then we need to do something about these gangs following them. What people usually do is have their main spearhead gang, and then they intimidate the other gangs in the area using that gang. So we need to find out their main force. That'll be the people dealing with Red Pill, and I've got a feeling it's the Latin Kings. Bring them down. We also need to capture enough of their main pawns that we can find out exactly where these people rest their heads at night. We also need to start building up our own influences.
I got some people in the DA's office. I got a guy up in the police department, a detective.
I can move some things around the local hospitals.
I can expand a bit from there, see what I can.
Yeah, that'll be much appreciated. Carrier. Bishop, why don't you give our friend here his second move?
You got it. I pull out my knife. I cut my hand. I'm gonna walk up to Christian. I'm gonna say, "Open wide, bitch."
Yeah, feed me, bitch.
Yeah, come on.
Hoffman's gonna very obviously roll their eyes. Just binge.
He will take 2 blood points because he's being bitchy. He will and then he will look at you I think it's enough.
Oh, sorry.
I think it's enough.
Verdict?
What?
Oh, my bad. I turned them back to Limey and Kaufman. Verdict?
If you overfeed him, he'll burst.
You're right.
Come back tomorrow for the final helping, right?
Got it.
Christian, thank you.
He nods.
I'll have a proper bed brought in here. Maybe get you some decent food. He walks out. And he pulls the storage unit closed behind him, but turns the lights on this time. He wraps the chain around the bottom and double locks it and that kind of thing. Thank you both. Sorry if it seems I've dominated this conversation somewhat, but I knew the information I needed and I knew how to get it, so I must apologise.
Hey, no problem with me.
Oh, I had nothing to ask him myself.
Kinda wanted you here just in case things got ugly. Look, I'm going to tell you now that this whole Sabat thing, this isn't the usual pack. They're organised, if anything, just as well as we are. If not, slightly better because there's less of them. If this is something you want to stop following up, just let me know. I mean, I'll still expect you to help, all hands on deck with influence, but this is your chance to cut out the legwork, you dig?
You kidding me? This is the most fun I've had since I was embraced.
I knew I could count on you, Bishop. What say you, Kaufman?
Legwork's about all I'm good for. It'd be rude of me to leave you two hanging.
Good. We're settled then. We'll meet here again in a couple of days.
Alright.
No. Boris will show you out. And the large, heavy-set ghoul walks from the corridor and stands waiting to escort you both out. If there was nothing else.
Evening.
No, I suppose I'm good. I'll see you later, Limey and Bishop.
You suppose? Sure there's nothing you want to share with me?
Going to roll a subterfuge. 3, 2.
This ain't some shit I got, so yeah, no.
Kaufman very much wants to share something else with you.
His eyes kind of narrow. His head inclines towards Kaufman. Kaufman?
I'll discuss it with you in private.
Bishop, Boris, will you leave us, please?
Very well. Boris, lead the way. And then we do. And we're gone.
You got it, Bishop. He knows your name now. He leads you down the corridor. Limey tilts his head towards you as you leave, fondly for him. And Boris opens the door for you.
Evening to you. And then I
Evening to you. Huh?
Oh, I was gonna say, and then I just hop in my Sebring and I leave.
Cool, cool. Limey stands against the wall with his arms folded. They are completely alone.
I'm very concerned about this incursion. I don't think it's a small number of Sabbat that are left here. It's
No.
it's put me more on edge than usual.
Look, right? You're in Manhattan. Right now, Manhattan's safe. Hunker yourself down, protect your domain. If ever anything happens, you call me straight away. And that's the best assurance I can give you.
Amidshon, can I roll a Auspex roll to see if Kaufman feels anything special? Like not being safe or whatever?
Not here. In Staten Island, I would make you like it works. Spider-Man has danger senses, right? Like it works like that. It doesn't work kind of like this. Like if you were in danger, if
It's
somebody was coming towards you, I would make you roll Auspex. But again, this again, like not now.
But is there any danger that I could sense in Manhattan, is what I'm asking?
Manhattan is a too big area for you to sense.
In her part of Manhattan, I think she means.
Yeah, go on and roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, as much as you can understand, there isn't no danger. Like you have one success, and you're part of Manhattan now. There is no danger in there.
145. I don't trust this situation.
I don't trust it any more than you do. And frankly, I know that they've been watching us. I don't know about you, but I certainly know that they know where my club is. They've been watching it for a while.
Mm.
They don't want to run in. That'll be a bad idea. But as far as I know, Harlem isn't safe and you should avoid it. Unless I call you there. You dig?
Yes, I understand.
Till then, keep your ghouls close. Keep your weapon closer. Look after what's yours. Hunker down. That's all you can do.
Right. Well, I suppose I'll see you later.
Feel free to give me a call.
I may take you up on that.
Good. Evening, Kaufman. You take it easy.
You too. Then Kaufman will assume that they're going to have to wait for Boris, so they'll wait for him to get back before leaving.
Limey turns and Boris. Boris comes in. Then he gestures down the corridor.
Right, Kaufman's going to lead forward and sort of glance over Boris and say, "Are you feeling any better?"
Yeah. Had worse. Much worse. Didn't feel so great the next day, but, well, I have had a little time to lick my wounds. Thank you.
Kaufman nods. It's good to know that you're recovering well. And then they'll get back in their car and head back to Manhattan.
Right, Limey stands for a while, looks at the number on his phone, and thinks, who can I get to trace this? Before thoughtfully walking back over to one of the storage containers, the one that stinks of marijuana, before sort of unlocking the chain, glancing around quickly, and lifting the hatch, leading into his own tiny little personal haven. And he shuts the fly behind him. The sound of Autumn Leaves, a well-known cool jazz track, can be heard. And as the camera fades to black over the frozen city of New York, this, ladies and gentlemen, is where we shall end our scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, Hammer Charm, for STing. Thank you, anybody, for watching. As always, good night.